Hello everyone. It's Friday and we are continuing, or at least I'm continuing, the recap session of Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana. Whichever. Hope everyone's having a nice Friday evening. For me, this is another evening where normally I'm working on this behind the scenes, but I've chosen with this playthrough to go ahead and make it public, so if anyone wants to jump in and just see how a recap is made in real time, then this is exactly how it's done. As usual, I am focusing more on just the recap than a regular playthrough, so this isn't so much about me entertaining myself or even you guys in the normal way. This is about me getting work done. But hey, I'm glad that you guys are here for the journey, so hopefully everything's coming through just fine. Sounds like the balance is good. And yeah, let's continue. I went ahead and just put myself right there where we need to be to progress the story. I did chop up a few monsters on the side, but wasn't really necessary. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we're in the Haunted Woods. Let's continue forward. I know we need to equip the axe. Nice. Hope everyone's having a pretty good week. This seems like an area you could go through, but apparently not. Hey Zeke. Love this game, hope it gets a good recap. Hey, I do my best with every video. Including Madden 18. Just because the thing was an April Fool's, which obviously I'm not quitting recap and I'm not quitting playing RPGs. I still bleed RPGs. If you cut me, I would bleed RPGs. Hey on, bro, how's it going? I'm gonna let Popoy take care of that with the bow. It's funny the timing because I posted that 10 minutes after I already just did a playthrough where I'm obviously doing a recap, so anybody who watched that immediately from last session would know, yeah, obviously it was a joke. It was an April Fool's Day joke, just having some fun. Not every Madden has a story mode, by the way. Madden 18 and 19 did. And it's not the same as a career mode that's different. That's where you create your own character and do stuff. This one they actually tried to make their own unique story specific for it. Hey Alex, how are you today? Alright, so this is the part where I think people said I need to whip to cross the gap. I remember hitting that earlier. I'm glad you enjoy. Streaming on Friday? Not necessarily, this just seemed to be a window. So here's the thing. Normally, whenever I have an odd hour here or there, I will chip away at a story for a recap. Normally, I don't concentrate it to where it's enough to make a stream out of, but in this case, for Secret of Mana, I am going out of my way to try to be like, okay, let's see if I can actually set aside a set of time where I would normally just recap it on my own. And instead of just recapping it on my own, I'm recapping it in front of, just live. This is the time I otherwise would have spent just doing a normal recap. It's no different. The only difference is, instead, I wouldn't be talking to you guys. I would be playing this on my own with the guide pulled up on a second screen or a podcast running in the background. Same as how a lot of people play games. Oh, castle. Oh, hello. That hurt. Alex, thank you so much for that very generous tip. I appreciate that. Thank you. High five and fist bump for that. Keep it up. I am doing what I can with what I've got. And I appreciate that very kind and generous support of folks like you. Thank you. Alright, so there are giant werewolf men. Oh. We need to heal you. You are about to go down. People were telling me about charge attacks, but how do you do a charge attack? I tried holding on a button and nothing happens. Oof. They took a chunk out of a lot of us. Candy. Bomb. That sucks. I'm so wary of all the chests, because all the chests so far have been brutal. Oh, we got a little bit of money. Have you ever played The Last Remnant? I have. I played that game when it first came out. I not only played that game, I 100%ed it. I did every possible thing you could do, every possible side quest. I got all the achievements, and in doing all the quests, which is a very sour thing by the way, because in The Last Remnant, if you do all of the quests, then the final boss gets substantially harder. It's like the game punishes you for completing more of it. Last Remnant has, in my opinion, one of the best video game soundtracks of all time, especially if you just like solid rock. It's awesome. However, The Last Remnant does so many things I hate in an RPG, in which the number one thing I don't like in any RPG is lending itself to RNG. Some RNG is fine. Almost everything you do in The Last Remnant is tied to RNG, and I hate that. The commands you get during battle are RNG. The battle scenario setups you get for advantage or not are pseudo RNG. Your weapon level up for everyone except for the main character is RNG. The upgrades your characters go through that are not controlled by you is RNG. The mobs that appear on the map are sort of semi-set. You can kind of predict them, but it's going to be RNG. And the monsters that actually appear when you come in contact with those monsters are RNG. And then the rewards, of course, you get, whether or not you get the trigger to do your special attack, is RNG. Hoping that you have enough to heal is RNG. It's so frustrating because you can't plan around all of it. And when you have the final boss who has an I win button after, I think, what is it, like 6 or 7 turns, maybe 4 turns, where if you don't beat him in that short amount of time, he just hits a button and immediately wipes you. That's not fun. I remember it took me 20 tries, because he's also a damage sponge, and he's also a damage check. Because if you don't deal enough damage to him to defeat him within those 4 or 5 turns, like I said, he wipes you. After 20 tries, I remember this very well, the way I found to get him to actually defeat him without just demolishing everything was having 3 unions. 2 were completely focused on my strongest characters with all the strongest attacks and just betting on that RNG to hopefully get me a good special every now and then. And the third one was going to be a union full of nothing but healers whose sole job was to constantly heal themselves. Because I noticed in his AI, he would target the weakest group first, and in which case it would be the group of healers. So he always went on them and just starts wailing on them, and the group of healers were going to fall. They were a sacrificial lamb. So they, like, until the moment they died, their only goal was to heal themselves and stall for time until my 2 attack unions could defeat the boss. I thoroughly did not enjoy the implementation of The Last Remnant. However, art design, character, dialogue, weapon choices, the environments that they use, the events that they have, the battle system itself, I actually really liked. There's so many likable things that compounded into, in my opinion, over-reliance of very faulty and very annoying RNG. And of course, I played this before they had an optimized version. I never played the HD re-release, but when I first came out, that game was chunky. It chugged. It had terrible load times. It was awful. But yeah, I played that game. Is this the Switch Collection? This is the Switch Collection, Valkyrie. Thank you. Which SNES RPG is your favorite? I feel like I'm copying up by saying Final Fantasy VI, but it's actually Chrono Trigger. I like Chrono Trigger more than any Final Fantasy game. Which I'm kind of glad it never became a Final Fantasy game. Alright, anyway. Let me heal. I guess I might as well let them hit up a little bit more because the minimum that a candy heals is 100, so there's no point in spending it. Oh, chest. Darn it. Oh, I did not expect the chairs to be trapped. Thanks, Prim, for spotting these mimics. I'm getting locked in this corner. Oh, I guess not all chairs are bad. Hey, Shadows. Hey, Griffin. But I will eventually play Last Remnant again for recap, because the story itself is pretty okay. I would definitely play it again for the purpose of recap, not of my own volition. And I think I'll play the PC version this time, because the PC version had weapons the original console release did not, such as there was weapons you could get. You could recruit several of the bosses to be part of your union. And you also had weapons that could just one-shot. They were literally cheat weapons. Like, you hit something with it, they died. They just had one-hit KO weapons. So the PC version got the easy version of the game. So I'll probably play that. 2 of these guys. Okay. Those guys hit like trucks. Brutal. Once you get the water spirit, you'll have an easy street? I hope so. Because, yeah, Popoi is supposed to be it apparently can use magic, but I don't see any magic. It says weapon and magic level, and I don't see any magic on Popoi. Yeah, I guess you gotta learn skills. Playing the remastered on PS4? Nice. Did that do anything? Oh, it opened this up. Okay, here's some stuff. I guess this is Eleni's castle. I wouldn't have guessed that the witch has a castle. Alright. Was Dialect taken or was Dialect voluntarily? Oh. These guys seem like zombies. Only zombies speak coherent English and answer questions. Must be a zombie. Stop speaking, zombie. Oh, 3 people step onto platform. You can save the game as long as it's for free. You need spirits for the magic system? Sure. Do any of you guys know how to do the charge attack, by the way? Is that like something I have to learn, or something I get with upgrades? Alright. Definitely have to save her now. We need more candy. I'm almost willing to pay double price to get candy. In fact, I think I will. Who cares if it's 20 versus 10? That's nothing. I know he scalps based on your desperation, but look at us. We have like 2,600 gold. We're fine. Give me your overpriced candy. I guess I'll buy some chocolate just to be safe. Just one. Because I know he charges double. Alright. Press and hold attack until gauge is full. Oh, I see. That's cool. You can just kind of hold it, can't you? Nice. That's some big damage. But they can cure. Of course they can cure. The hit detection is kind of sketch though, so it's always hard to tell if I'm wasting my time because they move around so much. I don't know if it's worth it in faster combat like this. It's good as an opener. Alright, Prim's gone. Good lord. Yeah, I think I lost more health just trying to do the charge attack against these guys than just attacking them normal. Oh, there goes both of them. Jesus Christ. Well, that was terrible. Experimenting with the charge attack cost me both of my friends' lives. Alright, well I have 3 of the reses, so maybe we'll use it and be super careful. That was terrible. Alright. Your allies are hitting them right before your big attack and you're getting the invisible frames. Oh, well, it's good to know enemies have high frames. What's the point of that room? See, that's the part that is a little annoying too, is that I'm standing in the spot, I'm not pressing anything, and just by pressing the attack buttons, sometimes Randy sweeps forward, sometimes Randy pokes forward. Not a fan of that. Hey, nice. Now the soldier said something about standing somewhere. Guys, I don't want to fight these guys. Just come on. Guys, come on. Oh, now we're all Moogled. Great. And now Popoy's dead. Great. I just wanted to walk through this hallway, and you're already dead, Popoy. I just wanted to walk this hallway. My god. Ugh. I just wanted to walk through the hallway. And one of my party members is already dead. And now they're stuck on the thing. Yep, Prim's dead. Yep, you know what? I'm just gonna let you guys stay dead. Because I apparently can't walk anywhere. I should probably waste money and buy one resurrection thing, because for the boss I always bring you back. Heal. I don't have healing magic. Alright. Let's buy your expensive potion. Set them to less aggro? I guess I might as well, because in his dungeon apparently they're being too aggressive. Apparently you can't set their AI when they're dead. Do they gain experience when they're dead, I wonder? Probably not, right? Bring up Prim's item wheel and press down. Like, what are you looking for? Anyway, let's set their aggression down a little bit. Because they are definitely aggressive. But I do want them contributing to combat. I just don't want them fighting all the time. Because if I set their approach too far, they... I guess. Hey, shoot them from here. Yeah, do that. While you do that, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Okay. Those chairs are obviously traps. Yeah. Zeke, you know what I love about this game? Every name's a pun. How so? Hey Dark River, how are you today? Thanks for coming back. Set it to charge 1. It helps a little if you want them to aggro and powerful. If you want to be aggro and powerful. Interesting. I guess we'll give it a shot. Got nothing to lose after all. I still want them to be aggressive, but maybe not approach them as much, so I'll put them there. So if we put them at 1, let's see how that works. Let's see how that goes. Oh, sorry. When you said every name's a pun, I thought you meant the character names. And like, what is Randy a pun of? What is Prim a pun of? What is Po-Poi a pun of? But yeah, like, Chobin Hood is definitely Robin Hood, you know? I'm with you there. What's up? You must be the witch. Yep. Alright, let's heal before we go through, because it's obviously a trap. And I'm gonna top off Oh boy. That was Dialog. Thanatos. Is that Greek god of the underworld? That reminds me, we can cheese and have a quick save point right here before a boss fight. I mean, Dalek was just standing there. That was weird. He wasn't saying anything. I wonder if he was zombified too. Let's see. And she just sends him away. Doesn't kill him. She said she sent him back to Pandora, right? Okay. Oh, sent him to Thanatos, okay. So did she just straight up kill him? Or is Thanatos an actual character? Head of a secret organization that tends to overthrow the kingdom. Okay. How could you? He's already dispatched most of the people in Pandora. Okay. Where's the strike? Alright. Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba. Feed yourselves to my cute little Spiky. It's boss music. Wow, what a brightly colored boss. It looks like something straight out of Dragon Quest. Okay. Game. Oh, we can't hit him. That's supposed to be elevation? Prim, if you could shoot him real fast, that'd be great. Yeah. I'm just being stun locked right now. Or pull point, my bad. Alright. Candy real fast. Is there any way to dodge that? You're down. Hey, there we go. As long as he wasn't doing that crazy bounce attack, he actually just kind of stood there for a second. First try. Got the boomerang orb. Drew. Maybe you saw my comments, but I said these bosses are really hard in this game. Nice. I did see your comment. You placed like several actually. Thank you for taking time to watch most of the first session rather. I shouldn't say episode, this isn't a series. But then again, it is a series, isn't it? So, Dalek's not here. Dalek got sent to Thanatos. Thanatos is currently looking to overthrow the kingdom. So I guess we go back to Pandora. Or maybe the witch is hanging out here. Quick save. Oh, we actually got fully healed. Sweet. Thanks. At the ruins south of Pandora. Must be that crazy area. You need to use the magic of ice. I'm just a normal old lady. Good. And then he just runs her through. That means they're easier to kill. Watch them both be trapped. She's like, I may not have magic, but I got traps. And that's it. Found the whip. Alright, so that lets us cross gaps. Okay. I think it's funny that she was like, yeah, I was trading villagers for just some of Thanatos' herbs. No big deal. It's like, wow. Selfish. Well, you're right. I'm going to leave you alive, but I'm going to tell everyone in the village where you are so that they can go ahead and extract justice on you. Or revenge. It's all the same thing. Depends on who you ask. Okay. Sora, why aren't you playing the remake? Do you prefer the original? It isn't about preference. It's about what's more appropriate for the recap. Oh. So no enemies spawn anymore. I'll take that. So, typically, whenever I do a recap game, it's a good question to segue into. I normally like to do the original release version of a game. You're still down here. Whatever. Now, if that game got an HD version, like this one did, then I'll play the HD version just because it looks cleaner, but it's still the same exact game. If it got a remake, remaster, reboot, retake, redo, retry, renege, reconnaissance, reconquistador, any of that, doesn't matter, because unless it adds more story context or more quests or is an enhanced port of the original, then that's not the version I want. Because when people talk about Secret of Mana, they're not talking about the remake, they're talking about the original release version. This is the version that established the popularity of the game and the actual story of it. For authenticity's sake, it's better to just talk about the version that is the reason people played that game. Now, if the remake did something drastically different, or realize the creator's vision in such a way where it's actually the more canon version, like say Resident Evil Remake, that version's more canon than the original, so it overrides the original, then yes, I would do that. But the remake doesn't do that. It's not that I prefer one version or the other, it's just for authenticity's sake, this is the version of the game that people think of when you think Secret of Mana. Alright. Okay. If you talk to Eleni after she returns to normal, she sends you back to the entrance. Really? Because I talked to her and she just talked about, hey, you can take the 2 treasure boxes I left to you. She didn't send me back to the original, or to the entrance. Come immediately to the Water Palace. Who's speaking to me? It's Luca. Okay. Wait, please shoot him. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. It's better to have them wait for charge level 1, because at the very least they're not going to be sending off the underpowered shots. At the very least, they'll do it at a fully charged shot, which is just better. Okay, where was that spiky post? Alright, come on. Okay. Brady. Griffin, always come on when I'm cooking. Distraction waiting for timers. Glad I can entertain. I can't believe, though, that more people will watch me just do work than actually just play a game that I like. I always find that hilarious. It's like, I'm work focused right now. Like, this is me working. You're watching me work. So let's equip the whip. Do I use it in a certain way? Okay. By the way, just letting you know, because I like using default weapons, default images, because Randy's intended to eventually wield the Mana Sword, obviously, throughout the entire playthrough, I'm just going to use the sword and just be doing that. I'm not going to worry about any other weapons. Which is great, because that saves me all the money on upgrading all the other weapons I'm never going to use. Unless, you know, like a boss is just substantially easier if you use one weapon versus another. But, we'll see. Sure. Lives in a cave behind a waterfall. Undine. Hopefully this also lets people know that I don't slack off. I literally burn my spare time making recaps. It's like, what spare time? East of the steps leading to this palace. Iffish. It's a little iffish, a little offish, a little oafish. Nice, good damage. Wow, Prob's already level 12. Must have gained a lot of experience from Spiky. Oh, I was like, is that friend or foe? I like how generous it gave me that attack. So we're straight up into another boss fight, huh? Brutal. I like that damage though, we just... Alright. Good lord, how do you beat this thing? Yeah, it was better with quick strikes. Got Gloves Orb. Alright, so we can upgrade her gear, which is good. My goodness. Quick save. Yeah! Everyone's cheering. I'll give you 2 kinds of magic. Prim can use my recovery and defense magic. Popo can use my battle magic. And Randy, you get nothing. Get out of here. Yeah, I like how Randy's thinking the same thing. I'm like, that's cool. What about that? Oh, no, I'm not gonna help you because you already have the Mana Sword, you know, it's gonna become more powerful than any magic, so if anything, they're handicapped against you. You're just so strong, Randy. I'm like, I feel like you're trying to make you feel better about not getting something. No, not at all, not at all. You're the chosen one, man. You're carrying this team. Ice Saber. Pole Dart. Okay. Darn it, Popoy. Retreat. I'm not burning a chalice on you. We're going back to Luca, who will hopefully just full heal us. There we go. There we go. Stop the lava in the underground palace. Oh, good tip. Okay. So I guess we have to go to the ruins of Pandora next. Oh, this is the Goblin Camp, isn't it? Let's see. The underground palace is in Gaia's navel? Ah. That makes sense. In fact, I think I knew that and forgot. You'd be surprised how much the pace of just playing a game for 3 hours at a time interrupts your flow, especially if it's an RPG. Because after a day or two goes by, you just forget so much. You're like, wait, where am I? Where was I going? What? It's very easy to get lost. Is there a way to expand the amount of items you can carry beyond just 4? Alright, this seems like a good place to pause. I'm going to be right back and just grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Honestly, I think it's good to go to the Underground Palace anyway, because I would like to upgrade Prim's Gauntlet. Underground Palace was this way, right? Leo, liking the background music? Nice. And Dave, if it sounds familiar, it's because it's the main theme of a very fun game, one of my favorite puzzle-like games. And that's Ghost Trick. Sorry for the long pause there. Combat distracts me. Yeah, Ghost Trick. It's the main theme to a game called Ghost Trick, and the name of the song is literally Ghost Trick. Love that game. I'm going to recap it sooner rather than later. It'd be a nice little shorty to take care of the time between the long ones. And that's the main theme. I love it. Made from the same people who made the Ace Attorney series, another fantastic series. It just doesn't have a miss. Or at least for its console releases. There have been a lot of experiments with that series. Actually, no, this is the witch's place. We need to go south for the, right? Go south? No, that is Gaia's Navel. Okay. We're on the right track. I wonder if it's even a point to fighting these guys anymore. I guess XP is XP. Wait, I'm going in circles, aren't I? Yeah, I am. It's like, Popoy, just stop pushing the bee. Stop pushing the bee. Go around the bee. Popoy, please, Jesus Christ, alright. This is why you just might as well kill everything. Because your allies will get stuck on everything. Okay. I was going the right way. Was I? I thought it was this way. You have to remember, there's like a 30-second delay. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah. Which one's ready? I would like Spike Knuckle. Wait, is the way forward to the Underground Palace this way? Or is there a different way that I'm missing? Does your stock change? Not really. I'm trying to remember, where were the, where's the lava that I need to use Undine's power in? Oh, I guess it's here. How did I not cross here before? What is that shiny thing supposed to be? I guess maybe that's what I hit with magic? Okay. Let's see. Do I do targeting? Oh, Crystal Orb. Oh no, you can actually set them to target a specific thing. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay. So here's the thing that I think is a little bit rough. Is that they give you magic, but they don't tell you how to use it. And this game doesn't exactly have an intuitive menu system. Like, how the hell do I cast magic? Hey, here's magic. How do I use it? Pfft, I don't know. Figure it out. Jeez, you need your hand held on everything? I mean, I'm just saying because you don't exactly have the most intuitive menu system. But alright. Because targeting isn't it. Is there a magic sub menu? There is a magic sub menu. Thanks for letting me know. I guess we'll hit freeze on that. Ah, look at us, we figured it out. Oh, we're just straight up in the next area, aren't we? It's one of those just try all the buttons until you get the thing to work, which is a terrible game design. It's not exactly like when you don't have an intuitive magic system or anything. If your solution is press buttons until it works, that's not empowering the player. That's you not bothering to teach anybody anything. A lot of RPGs actually even today do that, where they just give you mechanics or systems and they don't explain it. And then sometimes if they hold that against you, such as having a boss or an obstacle, and these guys, they're really far boomerangs, good lord. Alright, let's try that healing spell out. Well, Cure Water seems to be the thing that everyone's working on, so we'll do that. Or she's dead already. Oof. Alright. I thought time froze when you use spells. Apparently that's not the case. We're getting wrecked by these guys. I can't even get up. Okay, back up, back up, back up. This is cheaper than a resurrection. Just sleep it off. Yeah, exactly. It's this is all back in the day when my game manuals were a much more important thing. Because I'm positive this game would have come with a game manual, and that would have said, hey, when you get magic, you're going to get a new command ring that appears. Simply, you know, go to this command ring and select the spell, and you'll see the different options and variety of uses for that spell. I'm sure the manual told us that. I'm just a little bummed that the in-game manual doesn't do that. What was that? Good lord, we got wrecked. Ah, I should have used the candy. Alright. How much do you cure? Wow, it's a lot. Okay, so we don't need to use that then so immediately since it cures so much. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cast magic on all these guys. Alright, that was a little bit better on the take two of that. I wonder what the artistic cohesion was planned for. Like I said, we're gonna have goblins here. But you know what we're also gonna have? We're gonna have animated chess pieces. I mean, it's not even technically a chess piece, it's a unicorn. It's not a knight. So we're gonna have the bust of a unicorn attack people. And I'm like, but why though? What did that change? So I wonder, is the HP like energy absorb, does that mean that she's going to recover when she gets hit? Actually, I can't tell. It's Popoi a boy or girl? I really can't tell. Ah, another wasted candy. I'm wondering what's the point of having two different switches? Like, you turn the bridge on, why would you ever want to turn it off? That's such a weird thing. Oh, jeez. And Popoys just get... Good lord. They just get destroyed so easily. I'm not gonna bother healing in the middle of combat. There's no point. The amount of knockback and just... like this. I can't move. I'm in this corner. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Oh my god. This game. Okay, seriously? Oh my god. Good lord. And like, what do I do? It's like, am I just gonna constantly be spending a couple wishes on this? Just constantly resurrecting them? Even though I can only carry 4? Like, these guys are tougher than any of the bosses we fought already. Just for them spamming boomerangs and their knockback effects. And they have a stomp attack, apparently. I wonder if she can cure Prim in time. A little bit. Like, man, I'm telling you right now, this is not very fun. This is way more annoying than fun. Let's see, do you have to cast, I'm guessing, freeze on that flame over there? Nope, no applicable target, that's for sure. I see the post. Or if the game's like, well, you have a whip, maybe you should attack things from a distance. And maybe just using the sword is a problem. If that's the case, then I'll adjust tactics if it makes getting through this easier. Yeah, might as well just range filth them if that's how it's gonna be. Man, and here I wanted to have a clean playthrough with just the sword. But alright. They give us multiple weapons, I guess we use multiple weapons. Arcadetron, here because you reviewed Wild Arms, your family now. You know, it's funny how many people call my recaps reviews. I actually have some people think that they are reviews of games. I always have to wonder about that. It's like, man, I guess they look at the word recap and they just think, that must be a review. And then they watch it, it's like, this was a terrible review. I'm like, you're right, it is a terrible review. Because it's almost like that's not what it was to begin with. I almost feel like I should have upgraded my own boomerang and just spammed it at them. But at least the whip attacks through targets. Ugh, this feels like slow agony. And it's like, I hit you, why didn't you take damage? Like that, like, why did you not take, like, I don't get it, why are you not taking damage? This game. I should probably rope out. And restock. They're too fast? Yeah, you know, that's a good point that he raised up their evasion. That's probably what's happening. I guess with them standing still, I didn't understand that the implication with them standing still was that they were evading things. Okay. Maybe we should upgrade the boomerang and toss it. I feel like the game's giving the illusion of choice where it's like, well, you know, you could go through it with a sword, but, you know, we just gave you the boomerang orb, and, you know, I'm just gonna design these creatures as if you have upgraded the boomerang. In some ports of the game, they actually display dodge or miss. That would be useful. That would be actually useful visual feedback. And then them just standing there and not taking damage, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? What's going on here? That's how things were in 1993. We didn't mind because when we were, you know, 20, 30 years ago, we didn't mind. We had lower standards for games. Alright, once more into the breach. Oh, I don't like that. The moment you just are, you come remotely close to a corner or to an exit, the game's like, oh, you want to exit? I'm like, no, I don't. Can you throw diagonally? You can't. I don't know how I got up there. I feel like I'm doing worse with the boomerang. And now Popoy's dead. This is an interesting learning curve. Actually, did I fully equip armor on Popoy? Come to think of it. This game doesn't have the best equip screen. Actually, everybody has pretty poor stuff. What if we have power wrist so we can buy enough power wrist for everyone? Hey Sam, how are you today? I feel like I was doing better with the whip. It's a good thing I plan on having a session for this tomorrow, because man, we're halfway through today's session. I feel like we made very little progress on the story. Yeah, we can definitely make more power wrists. It would just be better feedback on this menu if they actually showed you what the value of the item you were getting actually did, and if it was an improvement. Alright, so the spiky suit can be worn. Alright, so that's definitely an improvement. Oh, so it's the same. So that was a waste. This is always an improvement. There we go. When the characters are right next to each other and you're using the ring menu, you're like, wait, am I the right person? Yeah, I am. Alright, let's sell all this crap back. I think we'll have keep away but attack over here. Yeah, that seems fine. And I'm okay with her being a little bit closer, because she punches things. That's going to be her job anyway. Not attacking at a diagonal is so rough, that's for sure. The amount of stun locking in this game is brutal. I'm just trying to get up. You guys want to join me in this fight? Thank you. Weapon skill up. Alright, now I can use charge attacks. Alright, before I open this chest. It might be candy. So we're going to top off Prim. Alright, gold. I guess I'll take that. A lot of people forget this is exactly how you played these games 30 years ago. It's really no different. Like, if people magically have this weird glossed over image of, I was clearly a better, more well-rounded, and much more sound judgment person when I was, 10 years old. It's like, really? Really? I don't believe that's the case. And if that's the case, if your judgment hasn't changed over the past 30 years from when you were 10 years old, then that makes you sound all the more suspect. I always find that weird when people are like, man, games were better when I was younger. It's like, no, you were younger. You had lower standards and a less actualized view of the world with much lower experience. And that absolutely changes the way you perceive things. You're probably also forgetting the fact that you had time to just sit around and grind monsters with really simplistic AI. And you're just remembering the finer points of things. That's why it's always interesting to play these games when they, 20, 30 years afterwards. That's one thing Recap has always taught me, is that some games age very well, actually. And they're just as engaging, interesting, or the writing is just as thought-provoking as it was when it first came out, which is testament to its strength. And there's some games that just age poorly. And I'm not just talking about, visuals. Everyone always thinks, oh, well, if you just update the visuals, it'll be better. No. Whenever I review a game, visuals have nothing to do with it. It's all about the gameplay, the story presentation, pacing, balance, execution, controls, things like that. Things that actually constitute the game that are timeless. And besides, art aesthetics don't necessarily matter on the medium with which they're presented. It's just like paintings, The way you judge an acrylic is going to be different than how you judge a watercolor. Thinking that the same thing is just naivete on your part. Oh yeah, let's try the charge attack on this. Just like when people talk about, I always think it's funny when somebody hasn't played a game for 15, 20 years, or like, I remember this differently. I'm like, a lot of people remember a lot of things differently after 15, 20 years past, man. I think you're giving yourself a little too much credit. It's like, when's the last time you played this game? Well, I haven't played this game since it first came out. It's like, so you tell me you haven't played a game for 30 years, and you're thinking it's still the same way you remember it as you were 30 years ago. Man. That is... I don't know how to complimentarily say this, so... Yeah. Shit, she's dead again. They just... It's hard to... I don't ever want to overheal, but it seems you have to be really conservative because these things will just stun lock you and deal more damage. It's not worth running back, I'm just going to spend the heal. Oh, we're suddenly a boss. Suddenly a boss. I'm gonna quickly save, just in case things go south. I just want to exit the menu. Thank you. No. This is cumbersome. Alright, first, at least Ice Saber, maybe on... Oh, can you do it on everyone? That's cool. I can't target the Gigas. Now it can. Okay, cool. Man, Ice Blade did not last anywhere near long enough. What a waste of MP. Like, did that affect him? It's hard to tell. It's good to know we can do a group heal, though. That's actually perfect for what we need. Uh-oh. I guess you can't feed someone else a medical herb. They have to take it themselves. Wait, how come I can't eat the medical herb? I thought that was the whole point of the medical herb, was to restore MP. And I can't take it? You need a fairy walnut to restore MP. Oops, I don't have one of those. So then what does the medical herb do? Is it just like recovering from status effects then? Alright, I guess we do this the old-fashioned way. Sometimes the old ways still work. Got the Axe Orb. Well, I gotta say, so far at least the dungeons are short. So there are gnomes in the underground palace. Got it. Okay, so Popoy recovers his memories. We live in the upper land forest. Okay. And you don't even equip the sword? You're right, I don't. There's a reason why I'm doing it, though. Because it's a better looking shot. Wait, center room. At this point, I wonder if it's more prudent to go to where the witch has sent Diluc, east of Pandora. Might as well upgrade our axe, because knowing this game, we might just have to use our axe in the next dungeon to make things easier. Oh, the escape rope is an infinite item. Yeah, you're right, Anne. Thanks for bringing that up. I thought the escape rope was a one-time use item, so I just hooked it the long way. But now I know. Thank you. Actually, we can go through Forge. I'm gonna start practicing with the axe right now. Wow, the range on that axe is garbage. Oh boy. They're not gonna leave, are they? I going the right way or am I going in a circle again? Okay, I think I'm going the right way, yeah. Yeah. No, this way's going back in a circle, isn't it? Where's the fast travel guy? Oh my god. Really? How'd you get down there? Oh yeah, you know, let's just travel back to Pandora. Warning, flashing lights. Wow, look at that mode 7 at work. Zero fall damage. Okay. What if we tell the king that we got rid of the witch? That does anything. Because everybody here appears to still be under the spell, but we already defeated the witch. That's right, there's no direct way to the king's throne room. Oh, we certainly triggered some sort of event. Nothing there. Alright. Solarius, hey, how's it going? Welcome back. How did the spinning tiger fight and the magic chairs go? Magic chairs certainly surprised me the first time I saw them. I was like, well, that's different, if not questionable. Spinning tiger was pretty simple. Beat him first try. Alright, so apparently the witch is not involved with whatever magic is hitting this town. Seems to be the only place you can go to the south, though. Didn't they say it was to the south or to the east of Pandora? Alright, everybody here is still possessed. Do you post your live recap after you're done? Yeah. As soon as the stream's over, I just slap a thumbnail on it and it's up there. It'll stay on the new releases and it definitely added to the playlist until I post the next thing. Whoa. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Shut up. This seems to be the next area where we have to go, right? If not, I'm sure the game would tell us with some sort of roadblock. Watch out for what? You said watch out, but what am I watching out for? Oh, Zambos? Are you creating Zambos? I can't hit him in the air, can I? He's gonna spawn zombies forever until I kill him. Alright, so I can't hit him in the air, can I? Alright, so clearly that is not the way to go. Whip, maybe? Nope. Pole dart, maybe? Oh, I throw spears at it. Can I just not kill that little shaman kid? Yeah, we're just gonna leave. Only magic or charging up attack on the floaty guys. Alright. Those swords are sketch. What is my highest damage thing right now? It's the axe or the spear? Let's go with the spear. Yep. Actually, I don't think the spear's doing any damage to that sword. Okay, the axe does, though. Alright, I guess we'll stick with the axe then. Oh, I don't know what gnome does. Oh, whoa. Before we do this, we're not going to make the same mistake as before. Let's go buy some walnuts. Why am I walking super slow? That was weird. Eggplant Man is what he's called. Huh. Where is the shop in this town? Damn, so he doesn't sell walnuts. Just a high evade? Okay, so that explains what it is. Only magic or a charge-up attack on the float guys? Alright. Again, it's difficult to ascertain that when there's literally zero feedback from the game on what's going on. So as far as I can tell, you just can't kill him with a spear. Because the game isn't exactly informing you that, hey, you're either dealing no damage or he's just evading everything. But you know, this game got a few ports that address those issues. Alright, so we can't buy walnuts here. Other than the cat that rips us off. Where else can I buy walnuts, I wonder? Okay. Into the breach. Let's try this. Oh, I guess I don't have level 1 on the axe. Okay. Oh crap. Alright. Actually, I'm not gonna kill him because he's just gonna be in this room. Literally not worth killing that thing. This is nice ambiance. Reminds me, let me quickly save. See how fast that menu was when you just use a regular menu? And you don't have 3 circular menus? Man, I am very glad that this game is one of those. There's one of those times where I just want to run past, but it's not gonna happen. And you better not die, Popoi, just because I'm literally trying to pass an enemy, and you keep getting stuck on that enemy because you won't run around it. It's like, what's Earth Slide? What's Gem Missile? Tomato Man. Wow, that did kill him in 1 hit. Nice. But because I don't have a way to restore mana, I don't want to be spamming that, since these enemies will revive forever. It'd be nice if these enemies dropped walnuts. I mean, feel free to fire your bow sometime, Popoi, you know, it's all good. Do you want me to get a little closer so you actually do that? Alright, cool. Evil source magic faded. The more you use magic, the stronger it gets. Sure. So it's one of those skill-based systems. I mean, it makes sense. It's how the weapons work. Especially since you see they have different levels. But you see how frequent those things are? I can't be spamming Gem Missile all the time. There's like a tomato kid in every room, and I only have 4 castings. Right now, these guys are not worth fighting, but the game really wants me to fight them. Actually, what if I switch to... Hold on, hold on. Alright, so you can eventually hit them with the whip. They just have stupid high evasion. It just kind of sucks that these things spawn faster than I can kill them. Because my allies don't exactly robustly do it. Like, I feel like you can get stuck here forever. I know the answer is like, well, just adjust the AI. Ugh, I don't want to have to adjust the AI every single encounter. That is tedious. Especially since this little guy is like here every single time. Alright, so we're going to try an attack that I have a charge attack for. And seeing if that actually does something. So I have charge attack on the sword. Did 0 damage. Good to know. Yeah, so it seems like they built the Tomato Kid to be killed by magic. Yet I don't have the ability to have that much magic. Okay, there we go. I actually killed him once. Man, that is tedious. And what I'm seeing from chat is just go and grind, just go and grind, just go and grind. Ugh. Sure, I'll grind off stream, but I'll tell you right now that anytime you have to stop a game and grind, that is poor pacing. There is never an excuse. Doesn't matter what day and age the game is made. That if you ever have to stop the fun part of the game or progress of the game to grind, that's bad pacing. It's because the game isn't balanced in any which way that you can actually just keep progressing how you want. It's artificially extending game time by padding it, by making you stop doing the fun part of the game and do the tedious part of the game. That isn't very fun. And the thing is, there are games today that still do the same thing. There are very well-paced games that you can just progress all the way through. If you want to grind, you can. If you don't, it's not necessary. But if the answer to any of your problems is, yeah, just grind your way through, then you just told me that this game has bad pacing. Alright, so charge attack it is. Alright, might as well heal a little bit though. What are your earth attacks, by the way? Stone Saber, whatever. Defender, makes sense. Speed up. Interesting. Oh, hey guys. Alright, before I talk to that person in the middle. I'm guessing this is Thanatos. Oh, indeed. I know all about you. Really? Can you tell me? Because I didn't have any character development in this game so far, so I don't even know about me. All I know is that I was raised by a village chief who cast me out immediately the first time of trouble, just for pulling out a sword that superstition says I shouldn't have. And that's actually kind of it. I don't know anything else about myself. I know I'm a plucky young teenager. How would we describe Thanatos? Is he a cult leader? Is he a general? He's leading an attack. Is he the cause of the scourge against Pandora? I think he is. You're no ordinary fool if you can beat Eleni. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. And he turns her into a monster that we have to kill. He just wants a peaceful world. Probably just misunderstood. Alright. Soon the Mana Fortress will bring the people of the world together in death. Dialogue. He was a tough one. I see Eleni had a hard time with him too. I'm describing situations off camera so you can use your imagination to establish these foregone conclusions that we're not going to actually show you. We'll just tell you about them. But trust me, it was a tough fight. Dude, you should have seen it. Must be receiving some kind of special power. And you can join him now. Wah, wah, wah. The old pitfall trap works every time. Team Rocket approved. Is it gonna hold on this shot? Or do I actually do something? Yep, you actually have to do something. That's funny. It holds on that shot. He doesn't even say anything after he's just like, ha, gotcha. Your energy will be a feast to it. This seems like a boss fight. Yep, boss fight room. Where is it? Oh, it's a wall. Oh, that's cool. The eyes track you. That's always a nice detail. Well, actually, some of the eyes do. Slap that. Okay, so there's a middle eye. And the middle eye is constantly healing it too. And casting spells. Actually, let's just work on one eye at a time. Actually, this would be a great time to use that target ability. Actually, this thing's probably weak to Earth, isn't it? Because it just gave us Earth. Oh, I can hit all of them? Nice, let's do it. Field attack. Okay, so it healed the other eye, though. Or was that the middle eye healing the eye? I need you to heal. I like how I'm in the middle of my attack animation. It out-prioritizes it and canceled my attack animation. That was not cool. So if I do the all attack, only the middle eye got hurt though. It's hard to tell which eye I'm doing damage to. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to heal myself. That was too close. Got no MP left. Feel free to attack, guys. You know, it's all good. I feel like going for quick attacks is better than charge attacks here. This thing's just out damaging me. Like, I'm hitting the eye, but, like, nothing seems to be happening sometimes. Like, is it evading it? It's hard to tell. Maybe I should just be sticking with charge attacks. Man, really? I'm moving upwards and Randy just goes to the side. Oh, I'm almost dead. What did Chocolate do? Are they both out of MP? Shit. Okay, that was weird. It didn't seem to do anything before. Alright, now none of the eyes are open. Oh, I just now noticed that it's moving upwards. Man, feel free to, like, attack it, guys. Shit, really? Yeah, we're gonna die. Yeah, brutal. That's why we're gonna quick load. Alright, so it seems like the final damage rush is gonna have to be towards the end there. Just so you know, when I'm in the middle of a boss fight, I'm not reading chat. So I'm looking over right now for all the advice you guys are giving, which I appreciate now. Alright, spam magic, focus on the middle eye, which I now realize, okay, the middle eye is the main one. It keeps reviving the others. See, it was hard to tell who was reviving the eyes. I like how some of you are like spam magic. It's like, I don't know if you realize this or not, but I can only cast Gem Missile 4 times. There's no spamming in this game. I don't have the ability. It also is rather challenging when your allies are not attacking constantly. They're just standing there. See, because like when it does Cure like that, it doesn't tell me who's casting it. It doesn't tell me who's casting Freeze. So if it was one eye versus the middle eye, who knows? This game doesn't tell you. What I do notice is that I can just attack faster by doing a neutral middle attack in the middle. And as you can see, the AI isn't exactly being incredibly helpful. I feel like I have to like go back, open the menu, toggle over to their individual AI. Oops. Open it up, make them more approachable, accept, hit their aggro level, go back, go to the second person, toggle over to the action, move them to where they're more approachable, toggle their action. It's like you have to realize it's very tedious and not super enthralling. And hey, look, they're doing stuff now. Kind of annoying that time stops for when the enemy casts, but time does not stop when I'm casting. Like, I'm trying to release my charge attack on the middle eye, but then it just does the absorb thing and... oh shit, now I'm dead. How do you switch characters? Come to think of it. Because now I'm Prim. How do you switch characters? Alright, select. Got it. There we go. And it's just, it's so annoying when you take a swipe at it and it does nothing. Man, the hit detection in this game is so jank. It's hard to tell if it's bad hit detection or if it's evasion at work. Oh, you're wrong person. Actually, at this time I should probably be softening them up with a gem missile. Feel free to do anything, guys. Feel free to do literally anything. You gotta go all the way down there and tell the target. You can only attack when the middle eye is open. I don't know if you noticed this or not, Kenneth, if you're looking at it, but if you count, that middle eye is only open for precisely 1 second. See? Take a look at it. Open, 1 Mississippi, done. So by the time you start casting on it, by the time the spell actually hits, it will actually hit the eye, because this game doesn't pause when you're casting. It pauses when it's casting, it doesn't pause when you're casting. Whoopsie. Okay, now we're doing the charge phase. That's it for gem missiles. Like, look, I feel like my sword isn't doing anything. Because I can't reach. Nobody's attacking. Oh my god, thank god Prim with the bow. This is where I should have just stuck with the whip or the boomerang, because the sword or melee is not working. The hit detection on that eye is not good. Because Randy, you'll swipe at the wall and then Randy will back up. And it's like, well, did I back up because the wall was pushing me, or did I back up because my attack missed? This game doesn't have good feedback, so you don't know. All you know is that your attack didn't work. Is it a reach issue? Who knows, because sometimes elevation and height don't matter in this game, as we've seen in the Haunted Woods, or sometimes it does matter in this game. Who knows? 1993, people. It's like we're back again. But you would be surprised how many times I run into that with RPGs, where it's just, you're like, oh my god. It's like some things about the game just did not age well. Alright, let's see. But hey, we beat it. Alright, so he recognizes the Mana Sword and chooses for some strange reason to keep Fana and Diluc. But doesn't exactly say why, does he? It's times like this where it's unclear if a named character matters, so you just kind of note them down. So it's like, alright, Fana clearly recurred and is being held aside for some purpose. Even though he said he already drained her energy. Still keeping her. Ah, no. If only us climbing out of that room, we could have done something. That's okay. That happens so often in games. Where it's like, we're stuck in a cutscene, it's my only weakness. If only I wasn't stuck in a cutscene, I could do something. Alright, I assume all of you have important things to say. Oh hey, what's up, Gemma? I was just spacing out. Wait, you weren't under mind control? No, I was actually literally just spacing out. Thanatos thought he cast a curse on me, I actually shrugged it off, and I was actually just dozing in the corner. Really, man? Oh yeah, it was pretty cool actually. I watched the whole fight. Nice work. Really? There's something curious about Thanatos. Almost suspicious. Awfully suspicious, you could say. Got a bad feeling about this. Return to Lucas Place. It's called the Water Palace, man. Oh wait, one of you was saying cast magic before we go and do stuff. Interesting that we can cast certain things here, like Defender. I think I should cast Heal though, and at least get that cure going. But like I said, I'll grind off screen. I'm gonna have another session on Saturday anyway. Tomorrow midday. Oh, that reminds me, did we get a mana orb from that? Oh, that's right, you have to go up here. I'm always so bad with directions. No, wait, hold on. This isn't the way back to the Water Palace. Water Palace is north of Pandora. I'm going back to the underground. I told you before, I'm terrible with directions. Got the spear orb? Ah, gotcha. Well, if you run into fast travel, man, I guess we'll go to the underground real fast. Or actually, I could just do that off camera. You can get better equipment now in Pandora? Gotcha. I'll go back and get that later. Quit sleeping, Randy. Alright, what's up, Luca? The Manistita water was stolen. I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, I'm not accusing you, but I'm also saying that you didn't do anything for it either. That's alright. Must have done it when Undine was in danger and out of power. What was she in danger of? I walked in the room and nothing was happening to her. In fact, it literally looked like she was just chilling out in a room. Yeah, there was this weird self-regenerating lizard outside, but it wasn't exactly attacking anybody. It was just chilling out. Are you sure you two aren't just really lazy? Sorry, I forgot my squeaky chair. Water tells me they took it to Gaia's navel. Or deeper. And I can't wait to hear the recap of this. Oh, trust me. You're getting the raw version of the collection process. When it's recapped, you're going to get the recap the exact way you would expect it. Which is, you know, concise. Very respectful, highlighting on the most important and interesting things of the story. I know way I'm going to mention, it's like, oh, this game has questionable hit fit. It's not a review, man. And that's not pertinent to the story and understanding about what is all about Secret of Mana. That's not what's important. Now, if I were reviewing this game, yeah, I'd bring that stuff up, but I'm not. Although, patrons in chat know that after every recap, you get the recapitation deep cut, where I do talk in depth about my personal thoughts, feelings, takeaways about the game, and give a pseudo review about it. You get to hear everything that I'm not saying right now, which sometimes isn't that much, but when it is, it's a bunch. I can sometimes talk for up to 20 minutes about a game, just telling everything that I liked or disliked about it. Because a recapitation doesn't have any of my personal inflections upon it, except sometimes maybe the odd little joke, inside joke reference or something like that. Other than that, a recapitation is academic, it's clean, it's sanitized. It doesn't have any of my personal impressions on it because it's not pertinent to it. It doesn't matter if I like a game or not, the recapitation comes out the exact same way. I don't think they're from the Empire. What makes you say that? Apparently you don't know who took it to begin with, so who's to say one way or the other? Okay. Is there a cannon near here that I could just travel straight to Gaia's Navel? Is there an overworld map to this, come to think of it? On the right of Pados Village, you need the whip. Well, good thing we got a whip. Where is Pados Village from here? That way. Cannon. Alright, there we go. Thank you. Yes, there is an overworld map. How do I access it? How do I access the overworld map? Does it say on the game controls? Oh. When you get the Dragon Companion. Oh, come on, guys. I would say spoilers, but I know on the remake, on the very back, it shows the group traveling on the back of a giant dragon, so I'm like, well, I guess I get a giant dragon at some point. This cannon will shoot you in the air, and you'll appear underground. Wait, what? Like, this is as close to the overworld map as we get. I do like how it's very representative, though. They did a good job. Really? You couldn't just put me right in front of the entrance and make me walk all the way around? Well, I guess we upgrade the, what is the spear that we just got? Oh, we got the bow. Cool. Alright. Oh, hey, what's up, Jenna? Guys, what are you doing? Seriously, stop that. Oh, can make a hole this big. Next, I'll hit the Underground Palace. We're not actually going to do anything. But yeah. Following the lead. I didn't actually want to jump down here. How do I get back up? Although this is a very cool environment. How do I get back? Shit. So a way to get back up? There has to be a way to get back up, right? Escape rope? That's certainly worth a shot. Please work. Oh, it does. Thank God. High five, Kenneth. I was going to be like, oh, Jesus, how do I get back in here? Alright, so I'll tell you what. We're going to approach this rope tomorrow. Or this hole tomorrow. I'm going to go back to Pandora, upgrade my equipment, work on some magic. I can't guarantee how much progress I'll get done before tomorrow. Because tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do another quick session for about 3 hours. If any of you would like to join me, as always, you are welcome. But yeah, today how much did we get done today? We got about 2.5 paragraphs done. That's not bad. A little bit less than the first session, but it is what it is. Okay. As always, I appreciate everyone in chat who jumped in and helped. Keep in mind, though, when the boss fight's going on, I'm not reading chat. So if you do have any cool boss strats, feel free to lay it on me before I jump into the boss. Because, yeah. We're doing pretty okay on the bosses, though. Like, only that wall is the first one to have actually beaten us. Everyone else we pretty much got in our first try. Alright. We'll keep on going. As always, this is Secret of Mana. I guess we're working on the second mana seed out of 8. So we'll see. The game is still coming together, still have a lot of plot to handle, so this is the typical progress of a recap session. Now keep in mind, when I normally recap stuff, I do pace myself. But but I usually go a little bit longer than 3 hours, but because the stream schedule is just 3 hours, because some of us have stuff to do in the morning, that's just how it is. So this isn't the only recap I'm working on right now. There's actually 2.5 other ones that are actually going on at the same time, so that's what I do. I find an hour here, an hour there, and keep plucking and chipping away, and whatever ends up being first is whatever ends up being first, so thank you so much, everyone, and yeah, tomorrow 2 p.m. let's hopefully meet up again and knock a little bit more away on the recap. So back to work again. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you on the next Battlefield. Thanks for watching.